Hi, Cynthia Robertson here. And I've been thinking about forgiveness, which is, I still kind of gag on the word. I've never liked the word. I used to think that it meant that you had to forgive and forget, that whole phrase, that it didn't matter what happened. And I'm just supposed to let it go. And I wasn't really capable of that. I didn't like that. Until someone said, Cindy, why don't you do whatever you can to learn to live within your own skin? And that got to me. I started to see that my resentments that I was carrying, of the harm that was done, everybody's got trauma, everybody's got issues, and I had a lot too. And I also thought forgiveness meant that, I don't want to say absolved, but that's kind of, I felt like, you kind of let them off the hook. And there were some things in my life that were completely unacceptable. Criminal acts that I just still think are unacceptable. And the neat thing is I had a lot of people saying, it's okay. It's okay. You don't ever have to forgive that person if you don't want to. That's the key, right? It's not about them. It's about me. And I had to learn how to live with what hurts and horrors and harm that I believed happened to me. How do I live with that on a day-to-day basis and still think that the world is a friendly place? It's been a long process. And I don't know if this will make sense to everybody, but it made me feel better when somebody said, so now it's time for you to do whatever you need to do to learn how to live within your own skin. Because I didn't want to live within my own skin. I was always trying to harm myself. And I didn't know where to begin. And so it began with looking at resentments, which was, again, really hard for me because resentments made me feel like I had some power. I don't know about you, but it made me feel like, who would I be without these? Like, I didn't know. I was just a shell of a person at the time, but I didn't know that. I thought that was protecting me, the resentments, so that I could stay away from people who are harmful. And that's, as many of you know, that doesn't work. Resentments just keeps me from me. Who knew? That's why I couldn't live within my own skin. That's why I couldn't look at myself with love and kindness and compassion and treat myself with love and kindness and compassion. Because I had all of this rage inside, these resentments, and this person did that and this person did that, and I couldn't let it go until I looked at it. It was okay to look at it. It's just a look. I already lived it. That was the terrifying thing. I thought that, writing it down and looking at it would be like the worst. It wasn't. It made me feel really raw and vulnerable, but I did see that it was okay, that I didn't have to carry that hurt anymore. It's like having scissors and cutting people out of, awful stuff being cut from your life. And who doesn't want that, But I didn't understand that until I did it, until I looked at the stuff. And once I started to look at it, the resentment started to kind of lift, Some things I needed to talk more about, but they do dissipate, fade, and they don't hurt me anymore. And that's the key, right? That's what I was trying to go for. So I could live and be kind to you and to me. So, thank you. Bye. Subscribe button somewhere. Share it with friends. Thank you.